Hi, I'm Ron DeParmesan here with Newscats. Good meow everyone. Let us take a moment to reflect on an occasion that forever changed the landscape of our nation, the 23rd anniversary of the September 11th attacks. On September 11th, 2024, President Joe Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris, and former President Donald Trump gathered at the Flight 93 National Memorial in Pennsylvania. This moment was more than just a gathering. It felt like a warm embrace for the nearly 3,000 souls we lost that day, a potent reminder of our national unity in times of tragedy. The Flight 93 National Memorial honours the courageous passengers who fought back against their hijackers, displaying a bravery that ultimately thwarted even greater destruction. United Flight 93 had 40 passengers and crew on board when fate directed it to the lush fields of Shanksville, Pennsylvania, instead of its intended destination. Those aboard did not go silently into the night. They made a choice to band together against terror. This heroic act has become a beacon, illuminating the courage and resilience we celebrate each year. Picture this, a plane hijacked, with passengers refusing to yield, their bravery preventing what could have been a devastating blow to the very heart of our democracy, the United States Capitol. Those incredible souls stand as a testament to strong-hearted and maybe a bit feisty citizens, united in the face of unimaginable fear. As the ceremonies unfolded on that clear and sunny day, the emotions ran deep. At 8:30 a.m., a solemn ritual kicked off the observances, transitioning us into a day filled with heartfelt moments of reflection. At 8:46 a.m., the crowd fell silent to mark the haunting moment of impact as the North Tower was struck. A mere 8 minutes later, at 9:03 a.m., we remembered the fall of the South Tower. Then, at 9:37 a.m., hearts collectively grieved for the tragedy at the Pentagon. Finally, at 10:03 a.m., the memorial ensured we honoured the brave souls aboard Flight 93. Each of these pauses was a weighty reminder of shared grief that binds us all. We know love triumphs over hate, and while those memories tug at our hearts, they strengthen our resolve to keep the spirits of those we lost alive. This gathering became even more significant in the light of history when President Biden, Vice President Harris, and former President Trump, all figures from vastly different political arenas, stood shoulder to shoulder. Their unity resonated especially loudly against the charged backdrop of the electoral season we find ourselves in this year. Just the night before, Harris and Trump were on stage debating. Yet, on this day, their focus shifted. It was no longer about who won a debate, but about honouring lives taken too soon. President Biden poignantly stated, "Never forget each of the 2,977 precious lives stolen from us." His words stirred the crowd, acting as both a reminder and a rallying cry for the importance of collective memory. Vice President Harris reinforced this sentiment, commenting on what it means to be American during times of grief and finding strength in our shared experiences. Their heartfelt messages echoed across time, ringing true in our hearts and minds. Beyond the beautiful expanse of the Flight 93 Memorial, the commemorations extended all the way to Ground Zero in New York City and the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia. There, a number of notable figures, including former Mayor Michael Bloomberg and Republican vice presidential nominee Senator J.D. Vance, added gravitas to the ceremonies, reflecting our nation's shared values. While the day commenced with solemn rituals, it culminated in the powerful act of a wreath-laying ceremony led by Biden and Harris. This act was rich in symbolism, demonstrating collective respect for those who perished, while marking the importance of continued support for the families left behind. As the sun cast its warm glow over the gathering, loss transformed into a community's dedication to remembrance and healing. Each tribute reinforced the message that regardless of our political beliefs, we stand united. This year's commemoration also served as a platform for deeper reflection, reminding us of the challenges we face today. With ongoing discussions about terrorism, national security, and political division dominating our daily lives, the event delivered a clear message. Unity is essential. Americans from all walks of life came together, demonstrating how the legacy of September 11th endures through collective remembrance. Extensive media coverage highlighted the breadth of local events happening across the nation, each unique tribute contributing to an overarching theme of reflection and reverence. Communities played performances of taps, echoing melancholic yet hopeful rhythms across towns. Together, these gestures underline how deeply the events of September 11th have carved lasting impressions on the fabric of American life. Through the years, we have shared stories, rebuilt lives, and forged new paths, all while cherishing the legacy of those who came before us. As the day wound down, the poignancy of the ceremonial duties formed a tapestry woven together with human connection, resilience, and unity. The emotional exchanges, the tender messages, and the thoughtful reflections served as gentle reminders that while tragedy forms part of our history, it is love, strength, and unity that define us as we tread forward. With clear skies overhead, the day etched itself into our hearts once more. The events of our past do not simply divide us, they serve to remind us how much stronger we are together. Let us carry forward that spirit of unity, honouring our fallen heroes as we continue to build hope, understanding, and love, infused with an unbreakable bond that can never be severed. So while you remember your own stories about September 11th, I encourage you to share them. Let's keep those memories alive together. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more heartfelt updates. Until we meet again, meow, thank you for joining me. We'll return shortly with more updates. I'm Ron de Parmesan, and this has been another Newscat special report. Meow.